are so many traditions during the holidays, and one of them is tamales. Joining us today is Yolanda Ortega. She is a community leader and the renowned actress and singer with Su Teatro. We also have Jessie with us here from 9 News. Thank you.
Hola.
It's so good to see you. Okay, tell me, I wanted to start with like kind of the history and the significance during Christmas. Tell us about that.
Well, first of all, tamales date back as far as 8,000, 5,000 BC,
Wow.
Mesoamerica. So it's old.
Yeah.
It's an old tradition. But in the Mexican, Latin American, Central American tradition, we make them for a Christmas celebrations.
Okay.
And quite frankly, I know growing up not very wealthy, this was probably the best thing I unwrapped
Yes.
as far as a Christmas present. And so, as in many families, and the wonderful thing about this tradition, it brings families together.
Yeah.
It brings friends together, drinking, gossiping, everything
some
there.
delicious
and,
food.
And so that's the tradition of the tamalada, the getting together to make tamales.
I can imagine why
Yeah.
it was great to unwrap because it smells delicious. Okay, Jesse, you just handed this to me, but what do I do with
so
it?
that bad boy, you're going to start right here.
Right here?
Yeah.
And right like this?
And I would do it
Oh,
this
the way.
way.
There you
way.
There
go.
you go. And you're going to push down,
Okay.
And
and you're going to spread it
And,
forward.
and what is this filling here?
This is the masa.
this is the masa.
Oh, it smells delicious.
So go ahead and push that down just a
a
little
little bit more. Okay.
You don't want it too thick.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
And this is one of two of the main ingredients, and
Okay.
that's the masa, the cornmeal. Again, the Mexican, the Aztec, the Indians, indigenous people honored corn as its substance. And so we start out with the masa,
Okay.
or the cornmeal combination.
And then what do we have
So what
here?
are you
And
gonna
then we
do?
have the meat as well. We fill it with the
Fold it.
meat. So it's
This way.
this one is pork.
This one is pork. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. Okay, so you're folding it in.
So one side you fold
It's
over.
like almost like thirds. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
And then you fold it over.
So it's almost like a triangle.
And then you're going to bend it. And that's the little,
So
what
you
we
say-
call the colita.
so
the little
bend
Bend
it
it
tail.
from the top.
So this way?
Uh-huh.
And then, oh, nope, I didn't do it
Let's
right.
go, yeah.
Like right there?
Right there.
I'm
There
new
you-
at this.
That's okay,
I'm new
that's
at this.
okay.
I'm learning, okay? These
Yeah.
are all of your family recipes, right, Yolanda?
Yes, actually, my mother, who is from Mexico,
See, we go.
yeah, she's from
Yeah.
Mexico. She taught me how to make the basic pork tamales.
Okay.
And so for 52 years, I have kept this tradition alive here. When I left home, I wanted to keep it alive.
Right, of course.
And so I had, at one time, 30 people in the kitchen trying to make tamales. But now what I do is I every year, if somebody wants to learn how to make a tamale,
Right.
I stay with one person, like yesterday, my good friend Joanna,
Yeah.
and I made tamales because she wanted to
learn
learn
how
how
to
to
do
make them.
it.
So that's kind of my gift forward.
I love that.
And keeping my mother's memory alive.
that is so
And the
beautiful.
tradition, yes, yes.
Okay, well, we're almost out of time for this segment, but don't worry, because we will be back to taste test. at
There
the
you
end.
go.
Welcome back, everyone. Our group keeps growing because everyone wants to eat
I can
tamales,
smell it
okay?
over there. I was like, oh, you cannot keep me away.
We've got Yolanda and Jesse here with us. We have the finished product of the tamales that we wanted to show you guys.
That's
Can you
right.
just explain a little bit about how it's cooked
Absolutely.
and what's going on here?
So we made these,
Yes.
right? You did this. We stack them in the
Mm-hmm.
steamer. We put them like the open part up.
Yeah.
And then we steam them and we cover them with some more hojas or corn
Uh-huh.
husks. And we steam them for about an hour, hour and a half, depending on the consistency of the masa, of the cornmeal. And then let them sit for a while.
Okay.
And we're ready to eat. We're ready
So we
to,
get to unroll these bad
unroll
boys.
these.
I'm following you,
and
Jessie.
now that's when you know it's ready. And when
am I
when
saying?
the masa does not
comes off.
stick to the corn husk.
okay.
Now sometimes they do, if they're cold or whatever.
Sure.
But that's it. And ooh, you can see that meat. So there you go.
Oh, that
So
looks
it is now
delicious.
ready for you to try.
Oh my God.
Oh, look
You
at
have to
Keely's
try.
is really
Look
pretty.
at that. Isn't that pretty?
Fantastic.
So
Oh, it's delicious.
oh good.
So you can
good.
eat it. You can eat it just like that.
Yeah.
Or Kaylee, if I can get next to you here, I'm gonna I'm going to put some red chili on
Yeah.
mine.
And you eat
If
the
you want a little
masa.
red
You eat
chili.
it all.
Yeah,
You eat it all.
absolutely.
It's yeah. You have to have some masa in there with
Ooh,
some
I do
meat.
want the sauce, for
and you do
sure.
want the chili sauce over that.
Oh, that
yeah.
looks gorgeous.
So it's less.
I was going to
Yeah.
ask, say, I know you have a lot of family traditions. We're almost out of time, but do you
Right.
do a bunch of different fillings here?
You can put a bunch of there's sweet tamales. We have some for the vegetarians, which is the
Sure.
green chili with the cheese, and I like to use the Mexican cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And so, Jesse, do you have any others? I mean, there's bazillion recipes.
There really is. I mean, you can make them with meat. You can make them
Make
for
'em with
vegetarians.
chicken.
I've seen
Yeah.
somebody put little diced potatoes and
Yeah.
peas and
Yeah.
corn.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
So there's a
So-
variety you can do with tamales.
I love it.
Excellent.
Well, it's a good thing that we have to go to ad break because we really want to dig in on this. Okay.